folks, welcome back to the channel. We're back out today fishing small snaggy rivers after hard fighting barbel. I've just had a few trots through with a Centrepin, hoping to pick something up that way, but I think the conditions are kind of against us. It's very bright and warm today. The river itself is actually looking nice, good clarity, not too much, not too cloudy, just right. So I've just switched over to ledgering to stick a bait on the bottom near some snags and hopefully entice a bite that way. I thought I had a little pull, sorry, just got distracted there. Anyway, we'll try and get a bite that way. If not, we'll hop a few swims, hopefully try and find where a few barbel are hiding out today. We're in. Whoa, that's a powerful run. Let's see if we can get some line back maybe. Hope it's not snagged. That's kind of what it feels like. Oh, damn it. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's just snagged. Oh, just keep pressure on, hope it works out. Well, absolutely frustrating stuff there, to do all the hard work to get the bite, to then just lose it to snags. But that's the game when you're fishing these rivers, is you have to fish close by to get that bite initially, but yeah, you might lose a fish or two. Anyway, I caught a nice stick instead. So I've got this rig back out there, but a little bit further away from the snag this time, in the hope there might still be some fish in the area, or they might be looking for bait. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we can nick another one. I'll probably wait 20 minutes or so, and then I'll move on. So I've fished a couple of swims now and absolutely nothing. So I've dropped into this final swim of the day probably. I've got the Centrepin and float back out. That's what we're going to fish in this one. And we're going to trot some meat down, see if we can pick any fish up. Yep, we're into a fish. Not sure what it is. Oh, that's a barbel. That is 100% a barbel. Right, I'm actually going to move down if I can, because there's a snag that I want to avoid. Ah, on the Centrepin as well, brilliant. Sorry, throwing my mesh in front of you. Okay, cool. Perfect. Great. Absolutely mega. Just kind of keeping it in the mid-flow now. I'll get it in just a second. Only a little one, I think. Yeah. Just a little one. So, see what I can do with this. See if I can pop him in cheekily quite quickly. Yeah, there we go. Oh, just literally in time. Hook's just popped out. Wow. Good. Good, good, good. Whew. Well, at last, trotting a piece of luncheon meat, we managed a really nice torpedo barbel. Didn't give us too much of a fight, which I was actually kind of happy with, because this is a very snaggy swim. Let's get this one resting and we'll slip it back in just a second. broke my hook link off in the previous swim I was fishing, so I've packed down the float rod, but I've moved back down to the first swim I was in, where I put quite a bit of bait in, trickled some pellets and some handfuls of meat and things in. I've just put a feeder out close to some snags on the opposite bank, in the hope that maybe this swim has been, you know, working while I've been away. Maybe some fish have moved in and we might be able to pick one up. I'm only going to fish 15-20 minutes, then I'm going to try the next one I fished and see a similar thing in there really, see if there's any fish in there that have moved in while I've been off fishing other swims. Fingers crossed for one more. Very happy with a barbel, but 2 is always better. Well, I've just decided to call it. I was just getting some little chub taps, things like that in that last swim I was fishing. I was hoping some barbel would move in and maybe just mop up any bait that was there, but a late bite just never happened. So yeah, one early missed opportunity, but then I managed to get one in the net on the Centrepin. So actually I'm basically good as the England football team, but they get paid quite a bit more than me, I think. Anyway, happy with one fish on the Centrepin, brilliant way to catch them, so I'll definitely be out down here trying to get some more on that method again. Time to head off home. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. As always, see you in the next one.